So yesterday, I decided last minute to get on the plane and come to Canada, Toronto, just to train, eat, and get away for the Christmas holidays again. You know, sort my own issues out, like I do every year. Told you, not everyone's perfect, but you know what? I come to Canada, filled out the ETA form, did everything right, got here, and got put straight into a room, a special room, like an immigration room in Toronto Airport. Had to queue for 3 hours, and I sat down with a policeman, and he told me that because of my past convictions, that I'm permanently unable to enter Canada because of the nature of the offences. I was like, right, okay, you know, it is what it is. He then proceeded to tell me that he Googled me and could clearly see that I've changed my life around. And not only that, I've done it by helping others too. He also mentioned the fact that I got given that dagger, you know, from the Gurkhas, you know, as a thank you for raising awareness, you know, for the PTSD of well, not just war veterans, but people in general, but on that particular day, the war veterans. And because of that, him and his commander decided to overrule that and give me a temporary residency here, which I was literally over the moon with. I mean, listen, they say no, you can't come in, you have to abide by the rules. I'd have accepted that. But for me especially, you know, for all of the shit, for being tarnished with the same brush, for, you know, with either my appearance or my past, to now good to suddenly come from it and to be recognised for good, you know, by somebody you know, who works in law enforcement as well, is really a tremendous feeling for me. And I've got to say, if it wasn't for people like the soldiers that invited me to the Gurkhas barracks, if it wasn't for the people like yourselves that have invited me to special events, this officer wouldn't have seen the good that I've been doing. So even though I did it at the time because I wanted to, and it was a bit like giving back, it sort of benefited me in a way in the end too, because it's enabled me to get into Canada, which is just, you know, it's incredible. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who's asked me to do a guest appearance somewhere, anybody who's asked me to do a seminar, you know, it really does mean a lot. Like I say, you lot say that I've helped you all so much through my videos and that, but you have no idea how much you're helping me change my life around. Just for me, just being able to come away to somewhere like this, you know, on the win. If it wasn't for you guys, I would never be able to be here. You know, it's all down to you, whether it comes down to the money side of things or whether it just comes down to just basic things like getting permission to enter a country. It's all because of you lot that follow me, that have shared my videos, and that have invited me for appearances, and I'll never forget that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to train. Now, on the bornalpha.co.uk's website, I know obviously Britain is our biggest customer base, but the second biggest is Australia. Each month it varies. Some months it's New Zealand, then it could be Canada. Canada is always normally around about the second or third. So I know I've got a lot of Canadian supporters. So if there is anybody here in the centre of Toronto that knows of a good gym, I'm going to be here for at least 2 weeks. So let me know. Inbox me. Comment below. Tell me where a good gym is at. And I don't know, if you want to train, I'll train with you. I like meeting new people. And I like meeting the people, like I said, that put me where I am today. I don't forget that. So even though this is sort of like a break for me, it's sort of a way for me to sort of, you know, meet people in faraway countries. What a cool job, man. First time in my life. It's actually cool being me. On that note, Alpha Training, baby, Toronto.